Hey guys, welcome back. B is for boost, and today we are working on the hoopty. It is a hoopty. We are working on the neon today. So if you aren't familiar with it, it is a SX 2.0, and we are 2.4 with a 5-speed swapping it for Jeff and some bolt-ons. But today we see, let me show you. Oh, I think it's already up.
It is up a little bit.
Let me do it this way. So there is the wheel gap.
It's a monster truck. And those are oversized tires.
The GoPro can fit in it. So today we are going to do, if you followed along with the PT Cruiser, we did a free lowering kit. Actually rides really nicely. And if you're familiar with the SX 2.0s, then you know what we're about to do. We are going to use first gen springs on our struts. So I did have an ACR. So I gave Jeff my ACR springs that were sitting around. So it should drop it 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Yeah, about that, yep.
So we're going to use our factory struts, obviously, for the second gen, and we're going to be running first gen springs. So as you see down here in the dark, because Jeff doesn't have the light on, there is our 4 ACR springs, which should help level it out and be a more comfortable ride compared to this beat up hoopty. Yeah. So first thing we're going to do is front or rear?
Go to the front. It's easy.
So we're going to do the front. We have no special tools. Has that pair of side snips been there that whole time?
Yeah. Because I had to change the fuse for the... I just did it while you were inside.
Ooh.
Fuse from a power outlet inside because it blew out on me.
So we do not have spring compressors. We don't roll that way. We are just going to do what we can do. So he's going to pop these without a spring compressor, so he might die today. But we're ready to do that.
Not that bad.
He's not safe. So like anything, we're at the tire off, guys, and if you're familiar with your neons, it's going to be 2 21 mil bolts to get the spindle off from the strut, and then it's 3 13 or 15 up top, depending on who put the nut there.
3 13.
But if you go to the first gen, they're 15. It all really depends. Back are 15s, I think, too, aren't they? Or are they still 13s? Mm-hmm. So as you see, what we're going to do is this. Jeff should be putting his summer tires on. Does he have summer tires yet?
Nope. I gotta get the silver stones back. That's not yet, though.
I don't see no snow. I see some ice. Lots of ice. The PT has its summer tires on.
You don't go anywhere.
I'm a loner.
And when you do go anywhere, you have all-wheel drive tires sitting right there.
Twin turbo! You can't even see it. It's black. So dark. It's so dark and it's black. Who doesn't like an all-wheel drive twin turbo?
The person you come up behind.
If you haven't guessed, we have a Ford Taurus SHO, so everyone thinks we're cops. It's kind of fun.
It is fun. Getting the back to our part while Richard is inside eating. So this is the main reason we are actually changing the struts. This one has been blown out for a little bit and it doesn't ride too bad, but when it's very cold out and below 0 degrees Celsius, it actually freezes and literally becomes rock solid and not very nice to drive. It's like literally running on coil sleeves that are as low as they can go. So this one will come out. We got nice, well, I shouldn't say new, but newer struts out of our parts car. So luckily we'll just be able to throw them in with the first gen springs and have some lows. Now the only difference is with this one is this actually has a sway bar put in it. I've got an RT one from an earlier second gen and put it in, so the 03 to 05 don't actually come with them, which was kind of silly if you ask me, but oh well, I don't build cars, I just modify.
So you'll see that he undid the bottom of the rear spindle, and now he's just undoing the top 3 bolts, and that way it can drop down. He already got the sway bar end links off, so pretty well once that's done, it can just knock it down and she'll come crashing down. Then we're gonna pull the other side, and then we're gonna do all 4 at once. So we're gonna come back when it's time for that, because it's just the same thing. 1 strut, 2 strut, 3 strut, 4 strut. 1 strut, 2 strut, 3 strut, 4 strut. So we'll be back. Have you guys ever seen a commercial or something that says don't do this at home? This is the instant. As you see, Jeff has a pair of vice grips on the shaft, because that's how he rolls, and he's gonna undo the top strut mount. I'm just gonna stand over here.
Oh, it's not that bad.
What are you talking about? It really isn't that bad. It's worse that he's doing it with a ratchet and not an impact. I usually do this on the car. Do not hit the Roadster.
It's not even that way.
It's like Russian roulette. Except for Jeff's the only one. Manning? What? What? I don't know about you guys, but I feel shafted. Now, obviously,
so funny.
The other, well, you know, it was a good pun. The other ones will go on easier because they're obviously first gen and they're going to be smaller, which is the reason why it's going to drop the car about 1.5 inches to it. It's supposed to be awesome.
Which one?
That's it. Jeff's going to sit on an airbag. We're going to pop
I don't think so. Yeah.
So there's the difference. Yeah. It's going to be a good little difference.
Yep.
Nice shirt, Jeff. Where'd you get that from?
I don't know.
LOL Fit.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the J-Swap Fit. If you guys aren't familiar, we are starting a J-Swap Fit. Well, it's already started, so shout out to Devin. And we are going to finish his build, which is a V6 Fit 6-speed drag car with nitrous. Just not as ambitious as he was. He wanted 250 shot direct port. We want to keep the car running for as long as possible.
On the first engine.
But what's that?
On the first engine.
Yeah, exactly. So like anything, it's just going to be reinstalled. So we're going to do these 4 off of camera since you guys don't have to watch us unless you want to see Jeff maybe lose a leg. But that was quite disappointing, so I don't think it's going to end up happening. So we're going to put them all together and then we're going to put them on. It's really not that bad, and for a cheap upgrade, like these were nothing for Jeff, and the newer rear struts were free as well. So it's going to be a good overall thing. This is going to be round number 2. These ones are going to pop.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
Go, bro.
I remember taking the ones off.
I'm not scared. He's
When
scared.
we did the first gen struts, those ones popped and flew a couple feet.
That is the difference between the front, guys. It's huge. That's what she said. So now it's just reassemble, guys. You've seen us take the shocks off, and now Jeff is going to try to manhandle this in spot. And he's giving me the look like he got it.
Why couldn't the other side go that easy?
It did go that easy. What are you talking about? All we're going to do is reassemble it, so the 221 mils and then the 3 bolts up top, and then there's a sway bar end link and the 10 mil for your flex line bracket, and it's done. So the rear's already done then once this is tightened up. I'll show you the one side on the front. Unfortunately, it's extremely dark outside, so we'll have to show you what it looks like in the garage, and then we'll have to obviously check it out in daylight in a different video. So I'm kind of quite curious of how this is going to turn out, if I'm going to get that in my face or not, to be honest.
Every time he goes in there, he sticks his head. I'm trying to get this sheet done.
So there's just the 221s there, and then the sway bar end link there. As you see, this literally cost them nothing because the springs were free, but you can probably pick up a set of springs for like $50 American. And these are supposed to ride pretty good where they are at ACR.
They got the same spring rates as the second gen RT, so.
Yeah, just lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll see Jeff has this strut sitting in spot, same thing, 3 bolts up top. Then he's going to put the spindle in, and he's basically going to go like that. I just got it in for him. With one hand, and you guys on camera. He can't even deny that I did that because, well, you guys seen it. Shit. I mean, Jeff. I accidentally dropped the nut under the car.
I see that.
You actually did it. You just didn't know about it.
Yeah, okay.
You see, it's actually super easy. The fronts are really easier compared to the rear.
Because the rears, they got the torsion arm that's twisting it, so that it's, you gotta try to fight it and come out.
So all you have to do is tighten them down, and then we are gonna put the tires on, and I'm excited to see what this looks like. Again, it's gonna be extremely hard to show you outside because it's dark out, but we'll definitely show you in here, and then we'll follow you up. If you follow us on Instagram, the picture will be posted tomorrow on Instagram. What is that, Jim? Let me see this.
Rust. These are freaking warm, but anyways.
Priorities. Lower the car first. We have SRT brakes going on it when it comes time.
Yeah.
Full
this brake swap. I don't really just need better knuckles. Manual non-turbo PT knuckles.
I don't know where I'd find those at.
Those are the best for me. So what I do with the car and what to do with the car.
So we're back on the iPhone life because, well, the GoPro died. So let's check this out. All right, so here we go. She is definitely lower.
Yep.
A couple inches by the looks of it.
Yep.
Scroll back here. It does look nice. Not the rust hole, but the lowering looks nice. So guys, we'll have to show you this, like I said, outside, but I do appreciate you checking this out for the cheap. I think you can do it for like $50. So you definitely need to get onto it if you have a second gen and you don't have a lot of money, but you want to lower the car. This is the way to go. Jeff is tightening at the top of the strut mounts, and then we are done. So I appreciate you checking us out. Make sure you tune in for more builds. You will see the Neon Roadster. If you're not familiar with that, guys, you need to check it out. And then we'll go back here and you will see the big turboed SRT, which we're going to do some body work to it right now, actually. And we are wrapping it. So make sure you stay tuned to that because we got a cool wrap coming for it, guys. So thanks a lot, and we'll definitely catch you on the next one.